good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday's Upper Michigan Today. How are you this morning, Tia?
I'm doing well. Back on a Monday. It's nice to have you back. How are you doing?
It's good to be back. I'm freezing.
It is kind of cold in here. We're in that stage of summer where, at least I'm dressed for the summertime. Then you get inside, it's air conditioned, and it's a whole thing.
I had to switch into a sweater for my jacket, trying to find a little more warmth. I'm not sure why I'm so cold. I don't know. Is it cold outside? I haven't been outside in a minute.
I haven't been outside since about 3 o'clock this morning. No,
I think they need to crank the AC. Didn't we just get like a new AC thing? I think they've got it cranked too high in here.
Perhaps. I don't hear it running though, but speaking of outside, let's take a look at Marquette.
Let's do it.
See if there's a sun out there.
Oh, I need to get in the sun. That's what I need.
Oh, it was so nice yesterday.
It was so nice and warm. I just laid in the sun and read my book. I did nothing on, well, I went to the Janet Jackson, I went to a Janet Jackson concert, but other than that, I lived like 4 days in my pajamas outside when I could, reading, doing nothing.
I love that
for like 4 days. Oh, it looks nice up in Houghton too. And that's rainy Saturday. I don't know.
Never stopped.
I felt like everyone was just staring out the window like, oh, it's Saturday and it's raining and why not stay in our pajamas all day? So anyway, but we do have a little bit of news before we get into a very exciting, fun show today. And we had reported on Friday about a house fire in Negaunee on Cherry Street, and firefighters there responded to a fire and worked to put out that blaze. We know one firefighter was injured, but received medical care right on site, and then they were released. So that's good. But of course, you can tell the house there is destroyed, and so the community has been working to help the family of that home. So there is a GoFundMe if you're interested in helping. They are receiving some help from the Marquette County Pigs and Heat, but they, I'm certain, could use community support. So we do have that link on our website at uppermichigansource.com. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, so we'll update you on that as we get more information. But I wanted to share, anytime there's a tough story like this or a hard story, there's the other side of it where there's something really beautiful and wonderful. And this is an example of our young people really making a difference in their community. So this is Amelia Lenton and Aria Rico. They spent yesterday at this lemonade stand in Negaunee, and they raised over $1,200.
That's amazing. $1,200 at a lemonade stand?
Yes, and all of the money that they raised yesterday will be going to the family displaced by that fire. And I just wanted to give them a shout out for the work that they are doing, for the way that they wanted to give back, for spending their beautiful Sunday outside, rallying the community. It really, truly, I don't know where to stand over here, we're making moves. It just is really such a great example of what we stand for here in the Upper Peninsula and what we can do if we do it together. So, way to go, you gals, and they'll continue, I'm sure, to be a positive light in their community. So, shout out to you gals.
Yeah, that's
love
awesome.
that. Wish I had a glass of lemonade to cheers them.
I know. Cheers. Well,
cheers.
Anyway, shifting gears a little bit, we have the band Cloverland here in the studio with us. We've got Carrie, John, Sarah, and Stephanie. Thanks for coming in with a whole drum kit. I feel like this is an Upper Michigan Today first.
And now you know why I didn't know where to stand, because there's so many musicians and instruments.
They worked so hard to figure out their pockets, their windows. I don't want to mess that up.
I know. Everything's set up perfectly. So tell us about Cloverland and your sounds and what you're all about.
Yes. Well, so we've been playing together for quite a while, mostly around fire for fun. That was kind of where we met.
Like a campfire.
Yeah, like campfires, Hiawatha jams, that kind of thing, where Sarah and John and I connected, and then later met Steph through playing with the Rockestra. I really got to work with Stephanie, and then love working with her, and so I was like, hey, maybe you want to play with us also. And so that was kind of where we were born as Cloverland. It took us a long time to pick a name and kind of settle down.
How did you pick it then, if it was such a big process? Where'd you come up with it?
Cloverland was actually a reference from like the 1900s and early part of the 20th century, that boosters that were trying to get people to come to the beautiful Upper Peninsula and become like an agricultural Eden. They said, come to Cloverland. So if you go through like Wakefield, Bessemer, there's still a lot of places that refer to Cloverland because that was sort of like a branding marketing tool for the Upper Peninsula.
Interesting.
And we just
carrying
loved
on
it,
that.
and it has
Yeah.
kind of a positive reference. So
I love that.
yeah.
And so, Carrie, you have a couple of performances coming up this summer. You're playing at a few different festivals, but tonight you're actually kicking off Marquette's Art Week. Are you excited for that one?
We're so excited. We get to open for Rachel Davis and Dominic Davis are going to be playing really special, amazing, just like world-class musicians that are right here in Michigan. So we're super excited to open for them. That's going to be in the Marquette Commons at 6 p.m. tonight. So bring a chair, bring a blanket, you know, cozy up with us and listen to some tunes.
And we can take a look at some other events you've got going on this summer. Yeah, so tonight, Hiawatha Music Festival, you're playing at Gallery Coffee Company in August, and again at the Bash at the Bay Music Festival. And of course, right here on Upper Michigan today. So what, Sarah, what song have you picked out for us, and what's the story behind it?
Well, actually, I should probably let the writers of the song.
Okay.
We're going to be playing original music. Most of the songs that we do that are original, Carrie Yost wrote and John Gillette wrote. So maybe I'll hand it over to Carrie to talk about some of the original music.
Well, the first song we're going to play is called I Wish I Could, the song that John wrote. So.
But we don't let John speak because he is, you know.
Anything? You got any words for us?
Yeah, so I Wish I Could is actually the last words of my great-grandfather. So I wrote a song while canoeing across the Erie Canal with my dad.
Okay, you haven't even started playing, and my heart's already like tugging.
I just,
We
got to get into it.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay,
Get
we're
out
gonna
your
let you
way.
take it away. It's upbeat? Okay, all right. Kick us off.
All right, 1, 2.
There's still plenty left to know, so take your Bible when you go. I'd rather have a question than an answer, like the last words that it said before John Isaac left his bed.